hop on. Make it. Okay, awesome. We are recording. I'm going to make sure I keep people muted as you're hopping on. But I'm going to be super respectful of your time and just jump right in. I'm very, very grateful for your time today. Whether you are at work and hopping on a lunch break and shoving down food really quick, which that's why your camera's off, or maybe you work from home or are a family raiser, whatever it is, I greatly appreciate your time. Whoever invited you to come check this out truly does deeply care about you, and wants you to have the opportunity to experience what they are experiencing, whether that's in their health or in their finances and business development, personal development, whatever it is. We truly are experiencing something really unprecedented here in the industry and want to give you the opportunity to come check it out. So thank you, and I'm glad you're here. I'm going to share my screen really quickly. Let's see. Oh, now my computer controllers are in the way. All right, hopefully you can see what I can see. Let me hide my little controllers here. My name is Stephanie Gardner. I'm a bronze ambassador here. I have been in clinical sleep medicine for almost 18 years now, which is fancy words for I really love nerdy stuff and all things brain and all things science and all the things about the body. My husband and I have owned our own medical business within clinical sleep medicine since 2009, so we're definitely knee deep in that. I am a wife to this handsome hunk right here. We accidentally got a professional family photo at a race of his back in February, and I'm a homeschool mom to these two girls right here. That's all fancy speak for I am crazy busy. But my husband and I were having some financial gaps and realized we had to come up with something to really fill those in, not out of desperation, but out of the desire to really financially plan for our lives going forward. We wanted to kind of get out of that hustle culture and feeling like everything was just number to number, check to check, and be able to breathe a little bit. So he's actually the one that suggested I look at this industry. And he was like, we're like, your friends can like buy things from you. And I was like, what? I don't know. But I, realized that we actually had some people within our circle, if you will, within our network, that were truly making money in this industry. And I'm like, well, shoot, if they can do it, I can do it. I like people, let me see what's going on. And so I dipped my toe in the industry a couple of years ago in a previous venture and really got a vision for what's possible here in the industry. But to be honest, it wasn't happening for me there, which was really frustrating because I felt like I was doing all the things. And one of the things I've learned within the last couple of years is that timing really is everything. One of my favorite people here at this company, her name is Marielle. She's actually the top earner here, but she says all the time that the T in timing is way more important than the T in talent. And you really are sitting on the cusp of that timing that you're going to see some explosive growth happening in this company, whether you decide to jump in with us or not. As we were taking a look, that timing had to come with the right company. So the name of our company is Quintessential Biosciences. That doesn't fit on a t-shirt, so we just go by Q Sciences. We are in over 25 countries and growing. This really is a ground floor opportunity, but for me, what was important is not actually being a part of that ground floor risk, right? I really wanted there to be a solid foundation there so that my financial future wasn't hanging in the balance. So Q Sciences actually opened back in 2012 and had nutraceutical products in kind of like a white coat program, right? Just in the medical community for chiropractors, naturopaths, doctors' offices, and whatnot. And then in 2018, we opened into this space, into the industry of network marketing, referral marketing, social selling, social retail, whatever the heck you want to call it. We opened up the compensation plans that people like you and me could be the front runner in their marketing department and benefit financially from that. And since we dropped that whole business plan in 2018, we have now grown over 1,200%. I get to say that number every time I do these presentations. And sometimes I have to remind myself what a big deal that is, because companies that are massive, that have been out for a while, they are like over the moon ecstatic if they can grow something like 10% in a year. So to grow 1,200% just in the last 4 years is absolutely huge. And it has all to do with, like I said, the right timing. That ground floor is kind of scary to me. I don't necessarily want to be the person that's, sticking labels on bottles. There's so much just foundational work that has to be done there, but that's already happened. We are right here in this fast growth and that upswing, kind of that hockey stick look of the momentum of our company. We have less than a 1% market saturation rate, meaning in all the countries that we are available in, even here in the US, less than 1% of people have even heard of Q Sciences yet. So you get to be the first to market, the first to your network to bring in that good news. You're not competing with your best friend or your ex-roommate or someone you went to school with or your coworker or your sister, whatever it is. You really get to be established as the go-to person for Q Sciences. And you really want to be in the growth right here with us versus being in a place where it's fully saturated. Don't get me wrong. I love the big names that have been out for a while. I mean, I get some of my own household products and personal care products from those places, but the money to be made is literally going to happen right here. Forbes says the best time to join a new company, or excuse me, to join a company is during a global expansion and a new product launch. So we were looking back through a little bit of the history of Q Sciences, especially in the last 2 years. And we've had either a new country open, a new product launch, or an improvement in our compensation plan or enhancement in our compensation plan, which always means more money in my pocket. About every 45 days, about every 6 weeks, something else hits and we just watch this next explosion and next explosion happen. We actually have one coming on the 16th in just a few days on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna have a whole new vertical launched. So these are our owners right here. Mr. Mark Wilson, the guy on the left, he's the one that started this all. He is the visionary behind all of this. He was a 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback champion. Then he got into commercial real estate and development and had a lucrative career, got into retirement and was totally bored. He just couldn't take it. The golf course was great for about 6 months. And he was like, I have so much more to offer. And not only do I want to stay busy, but I want to help other people succeed like I have. Okay. I'm not content just sitting up here on this mountain by myself. I want to bring as many people with me as I can. And so he really birthed the vision of Q Sciences in nutritional supplementation and teamed up with this man, Mr. Jake Spencer, back in 2018. Now, I have crazy respect for this man and his wife, Sarah, because they have spent almost 20 years now in network marketing. They were in the field. He was doing exactly what I'm doing, a lot of what the leaders in this team are doing right now, like my friend Angela, and spreading the word about Q Sciences, right? He and his wife, Sarah, built teams all over the US, made their millions, the foundation of their wealth there. And so what that means is not just, oh yeah, he gets it, but like, y'all, he gets it. He has conversations with the field all the time. The relationship that our corporate team has with our field, the people that, like me, an ambassador, is really unprecedented. And we have this like 50-50 commission split, which is also unheard of. If you go back to any other company and ask like, hey, how much do you pay out to your field versus corporate profit? That balance is way off. It is not an even partnership like it is here at Q Sciences. So that makes me feel really, really good. We have a full suite of nutritional products, things like broad spectrum hemp, nutritionals, fitness and weight loss, vitamin sprays, skincare. But what meant the world to me as a business owner when I was considering all of this is we literally have something for everyone. And I have never had to turn someone away yet because I didn't have something to meet their physical needs. Or it was out of price point. So we have things for all budget levels, all health needs. We even have a whole pets line, which is pretty neat. Right here, this is our core foundation of who we are as a company when it comes to our nutrition. This is what we call our core package. There are 4 products that are in this. Our first one is this QMax Premium. This is our flagship product. Okay, back when we were just in doctor's office, this was legit all we had. And they sold like over $15 million worth of just this one daggone vitamin in a couple of years because it's that good. There's like 34 different clinical studies that show its effectiveness on neurological and mental health stuff. And I could nerd out for forever on things like the individual mineral chelation and fully methylated B vitamins, but that's not why we're here. We're just here for me to give you a quick kind of bird's eye view of the whole thing. So if you want more details, just message the person that invited you to look at this live or in a video, and we can get you more information on individual products. But your initial vitamins, that's really, really important. I don't care how awesome you eat. There is no way that you are getting the full macronutrients that you need from the food today. Soils depleted, over-processed, all the things you need to supplement. It's no longer a question, do you need a supplement, but only who are you going to trust with providing that supplementation for you. The next thing we have is Align. This is our anti-inflammatory. Inflammation is literally at the root of every single medical diagnosis, whether it's a symptom of or the root cause of. Inflammation is a nasty business, and we need to be fighting that on a daily basis. Next is our pre and probiotics called Q-biotics. It is incredible how we have seen gut health change for people that are taking this product. There's a lady named Megan. I was actually just listening to her talk about it last night, where she got on this product solely to improve her gut health. It was way going crazy, and she started losing weight because her body was actually starting to filter out toxins it didn't need and absorb the nutrients that it needed. And she was already, you know, what I would consider very like healthy looking, but it was definitely filtering what her body needed. And next is our Digest product. This is a digestive enzyme. There's 11 different enzymes in there. They're going to help break down your food at the beginning of digestion. Personally, this is huge for me. I embarrassingly have some massive digestive issues. I have some food sensitivities, and I have to be really careful what I eat. Otherwise, everyone's going to smell the fact that my stomach is upset. So I've introduced this digest product into my daily habits, and I've actually been able to reintroduce things like dairy and more gluten that I used to have to totally stay away from. It's obviously not going to cure anything, but it's definitely going to help the digestive breakdown, so it's not so harsh on my body. This next section is about our Q Fit community. Here's my favorite part. You see these guys right here, Kimball and Stacy, they are the experts. Being an ambassador in Q Sciences does not mean that I am all of a sudden a health coach, because let me tell you, I am not. That's not my area of expertise. That's not what I'm clinically trained to do. I want to connect my ambassadors and my customers with the experts. I'm not trying to make it up as I go. So this whole community is full of personalized workout programs, comes with this really great app. There's all these on-demand workouts, individual instruction videos, specialized meal plans that are built by real nutritionists, and accountability and connection from your trainers. I actually was getting a message from Stacy earlier, checking in to make sure things are going well on the program that I'm working on specifically. So it's just really important that you're supported by your products, you're supported by a community, and you are being led by experts, not just people that can like make money from it, you know? Anyways, I'm very, very passionate about the experts have to be in charge. When it comes to nutrition, I mean, it's just such a big deal. Anyways, collagen, this department, if you will, this whole new vertical that we launched back in September, I knew it was going to be good, but I had no idea that it was going to take the market by storm the way that it did. We have medical grade full matrix liquid collagen, meaning that we have 4 to 5 different types of collagen in each formula. This is huge. Most places that you are getting collagen from, like maybe a powder version, some are liquid, but they usually have 1, maybe 2 if you're lucky, but we have at least 4, if not 5 in each product. That's really, really huge. And that's how we're able to get the type of results that we have. This man right here, Jeff, yes, he's a real person. This is not an infomercial picture. He actually works with us here at Q Sciences, or our friend Bridget or Katie Abert. I'll be honest, I have no idea who this person is over here. That's just their eyeballs, because it's literally just their eyes. I'm not sure, but you can tell they've been taking this purple one, this Reform Collagen, which is specifically formulated to help with anti-aging skin, hair growth, hair regrowth, and nails. A lady that's in this company, she was saying that if someone owns a spa or specifically a hair salon, they have got to have this available for their clients. It is so impactful. That nutrition of your hair, skin, and nails comes from the inside out. Topicals are great, and we have topicals and they're very effective, but it really has to come from the inside out. The purple one is more so for outward results, if you will, hair, skin, and nails. But personally, this one's my favorite, the Rebuild, because it's all about the inside of your body. Joint health, muscle toning, fat burning, really preserving your joints, which is massive for me. So anyways, we just have some great collagen things. These spray vitamins, I didn't even know this type of thing existed before I came to Q. And you heard me say I'm in clinical sleep medicine. So let me tell you, my skeptical glasses kind of did a little tilt when I saw that we had something called sleep spray. I was like, oh no. here we go, fad product. Oh my gosh, I bet it doesn't even work. You guys, this stuff is so effective. All of the different ingredients in there, fully natural, that help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Plus, it's safe to use with your kids. It's in spray form, so you can dose out how many sprays like per person, right? Obviously, my 3-year-old's going to get way less than an adult would need, but it's really easy to use. All of these are. We are a problem solution oriented company. We're all about results. So you get those fast and instant benefits, and they're going to absorb really, really strongly underneath your tongue. So you don't have to worry about it even going through the digestive tract and all that. It's just instant vitamin boost. Full spectrum hemp, this is what got my husband's attention when we first joined Q Sciences, because we knew that hemp was booming. It's a massive industry. We're at about a $2 to $3 billion industry right now. That is projected to explode by 2025 to about a $22 billion industry. So we knew the pie was growing and we wanted a piece of it, but we were really determined we didn't want like the ugly crusties left over, right? We wanted the best possible piece, and the one that I knew I could put my name and my reputation behind. And I knew that when someone tried one of our products, a hemp-based product that I recommended, it was literally going to be the strongest, the most potent, the most highly absorbable, and the most effective full spectrum hemp product that they could possibly get their hands on. And that is all about, that totally embodies what Q Sciences is all about, with our name being quintessential, meaning best of the best. Hemp is going to help overall wellness, calm and relieve stress, help support healthy immunity, boost focus, help with a healthy inflammation response. If you want to know what full spectrum hemp can really do, go Google it. Okay, I have to remain totally compliant, but if you want to look up, okay, what can hemp really do? What is CBD good for? What is hemp good for? The results are endless. It's incredible. We have drops that can go underneath your tongue. We have topical creams for your muscles and joints. We have essential oil infused hemp roller balls. But this is really, I thought maybe I had one here on my desk. These are really what's kind of taking, kind of changing up the industry, how people are using hemp. This is powdered CBD, powdered full spectrum hemp that you put directly in your water. The blue and green one over here, oops. These are to help with sugar cravings, great for those of us that are really trying to have a better relationship with food, less emotional eating, more intuitive for nutritional needs. This one right here, Calm, is all about helping you stay calm. P.S. I know a lot of people that mix this up in a huge water bottle and put it in their kids' lunches. And then this is Hydrate. Think of all the benefits of Gatorade supercharged with hemp without all of the trash, extra colors, extra sugar, and just bleh, that you don't really want in your body. If you're an athlete, Hydrate is definitely the way to go. So hemp is huge and we love it, and multiple benefits, but we're an international company and not all countries will allow hemp in their industry. And so Q Sciences was not going to sell those countries short, right? Everyone was going to get the benefits. So our product development team really went to work in figuring out how can we utilize additional plants that have some of the same terpene profile and produce a product that's going to have as great of benefits as full spectrum hemp. And we are the first to market company to bring in liquid terpenes, totally hemp free, utilizing specific terpene profiles from essential oil plants and putting them in a very easy to use bottle. Okay, I come from an essential oil background. I literally have like 4 different research books over there on that messy shelf over there about how to use different holistic things and tinctures and oils and blah, blah, blah. But nobody else wants to do that because it's complicated, because it takes all this time to learn. This is, once again, problem solution oriented, very results based. If you are not getting enough sleep, you need to sleep better, take slumber. If you're physically uncomfortable in pain and you need some comfort, take comfort. If you need mental focus and neurological creativity, take create. If you are way too uptight when it comes to anxious feelings and overstimulation, take chill. Very problem solution oriented. And what's hilarious is we're actually seeing higher numbers in people utilizing the terpenes, even here in the US, than sometimes the hemp. So that's a huge thing that we wanted to make sure we had available for people that either couldn't use hemp because of the country they're in, or maybe they just prefer to stay away from hemp and wanted to go with different plants. This guy right here is the brains behind the operation, Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He's our Chief Science Officer. I am obsessed with this guy because he is obsessed with research. He never stops. He says all the time, science doesn't stand still and neither are we. I've actually seen him pull that, remember that mental health vitamin I was telling you about, our QMax Premium? I've seen him just the 2 years I've been here, rip that sucker off the shelf, reformulate, but based on higher absorption rates, more potent ingredients, and put them back on the shelf. We are constantly innovating and improving our products so that you truly are going to have the best of the best. And he knows what he's doing. He actually was the former senior editor at WebMD for over 18 years. So the guy knows his stuff based on market research, based on clinical research, field studies. So just pay attention because I promise you more stuff is coming. If you want to nerd out and talk about all the different types of testing and ingredient requirements and blah, blah, blah that we have, we're not going to spend any time on this right now. Message the person that invited you to come check this out and be like, hey, that slide with all the circles, all of your requirements, I want to see that. No problem. We'll send that to you. Corporate gives us all that information in an app so that we have access to it. I don't have to memorize it. So let's talk about business for just a minute. This is where the rubber met the road for my family. We knew that we needed a way to financially fill in some gaps, provide some more financial stability, some financial breathing room, but I did not have time to learn a whole new industry, to start a whole new career path, go back to school, invest thousands and hundreds and all that of money. I needed something simple, plug and play, and that's what Q Sciences offered me. To become an ambassador, it only cost me $100 a year. I have full access to this thing called my ARC business app. By the way, that is patented technology. Nobody else has the back office suite like we do. It's perfectly customizable to our Q business. I have full access to my Q Fit app as an ambassador completely for free. All of the shipping for my orders is completely free. But the biggest thing is I am officially open for business. My e-commerce website is open that second. But what's great is not everyone is going to want to join my business. Not everyone is ready to jump into the business side of this, and that's okay. We actually have a 7-to-1 customer to ambassador ratio here at Q. It just shows, obviously, our products are working. Like, people aren't going to buy stuff that doesn't work, right? We have an entire department at corporate that helps us retain our customers. Our customers are getting reward products. They get to build up these things called Cube reward points and redeem them for free products. We have a whole department, customer support they can call into, they can web chat. There's like less than a 1-minute wait time. It's really great. And as a business person, I have a whole order management side where I can really track what's coming in, what's scheduled to go where, so that I can plan financially as a business owner. In other words, I'm not just living on a prayer. It's very strategic how I get to run my business. Plus, my customers are going to get the same wholesale pricing that I get. So there's never any pressure for me to push someone into business if that's not really where they're wanting to go. There's also zero risk. Everyone gets a 30-day money-back guarantee on their products that can be completely empty. So don't worry, if they hate it, corporate has your back. However, don't count on it. We have less than a 1%. Actually, it's like less than half of a 1% return rate. So clearly our stuff is working. By the way, when it comes to business planning, and I know that I keep focusing on the business, but that's really what's changing my family's life, so I just can't ignore it. Retention rate is huge. So when you look at who orders routinely on a monthly basis, we have over like a 74% retention rate, meaning people that have an account here at Q Sciences are ordering every single month, over 70% of them. And over 80% of the people that order every month are ordering that Q core, that vitamin pack I was talking about. So we really do have a sustainable business once you are introducing the health options here at Q. The financial freedom movement is also something totally different than anything the industry has ever seen before. I hate to burst your bubble, but we do not have a free car program. Let's face it, those free car programs, it's not really a free car, right? It's going in your name, it's a depreciating asset. If you don't hit rank on every single month, they don't make that payment for me, then you're stuck with, another higher bill. It can just be a disaster. It's great if your business is perfect all the time, but for real life, it's just not really sustainable. And Sarah, by the way, this is Mr. Jake Spencer's wife, Sarah wanted to make sure that people had financial education and financial health. That we really were increasing financial literacy and giving people an opportunity for financial security. The financial freedom movement helps eliminate debt, learn investment strategies, build savings in retirement. This is all full of financial professionals, by the way. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. They have credit repair services. You are given a free financial coach from day one with Q Sciences. Before you've ever sold a product, before you've ever earned $1, you have access to this type of financial counseling. We're paid 5 different ways here with Q, but really what I want you to focus on is 2 things: customers and your team. When a customer goes to my website, right, they're not interested in building a team, not interested in business, they just want some help in their health, some support, they're going to go directly to my website, and I'm going to get a percentage, a commission percentage of things that they buy, right? So there's the commission that comes from customers. Then there's this point thing, right? Everything you purchase has a point value. Once I hit certain levels of points, I get an additional flat paycheck, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, 250. What's next? 750, 1700, and it just goes up from there. And we are watching business ambassadors here in Q Sciences fly through our compensation ranks without ever recruiting anyone. We wanted to make sure that our business was available for all personality and business platform types. And then there's this team thing, okay? If you are building a team, what's better than having one e-commerce franchise is having multiple of them, right? Everyone working together. So when your team reaches certain points, you're also getting additional set pay numbers. This is huge. By the way, I'm very, very quickly going through our compensation plan. It fits all on one page. It's right here, literally in black and white. Well, black, white, and blue, but it's right here. It's very, very simple. But what I want you to do is, if you're wanting to learn more about how to make money here at Q Sciences, message the person right now, grab your phone that invited you to this and say, hey, will you send me that compensation plan and the video that maps it out? Because I want to understand a little bit more about what's really possible for me and my family if I were to plug into the business side of Q Sciences. So there's these bonuses as you're hitting new ranks, but remember that financial freedom movement, those financial counselors I was telling you about? We also are going to deposit money once you hit elite, whether that be on the customer side or on the team building side. We are going to deposit money instantly to the debt or retirement account of your choice. This is on top of your paycheck, okay? This is our just such an incredible blessing when it comes to providing financial counseling and putting things together. So whether it's credit card debt, house payment, medical debt, whatever it is, or maybe you want to put that towards your retirement account, FFM has your back. We're able to have a very simple system that works. It's very simple onboarding and training. You are not alone in your business. We don't want you to buy some products and hope you do well selling them. We want to show you step-by-step how to structure your business, how to communicate, really what to do in a plug-and-play system. And I laugh at this next sentence, this whole earn before you learn, because we plugged in kind of full speed ahead, just pedal to the metal. And literally my family and I were able to earn our first $1,000 before my products even arrived. So you really can earn money before you learn anything, before you really even had a chance to test out the products, because of how our mentorship and our business plan is set up. So we have all the tools that you need to start right now. Our culture is very, very different here. Here's our president right here, Mr. Jake Spencer, hanging out with our team. We really care about your voice here because we are still at that, first stage of growth. We have such an opportunity for the field to have a voice in what's happening. I mean, Marielle helped bring up new products. Kristen right here, I can't wait to introduce you to her. She actually helped bring in 2 different product flavors for totally different things. And it just kind of goes on from there. So we want you to have a voice in our council. And really what's important here in Q is what we call our pillars, our 5 pillars: faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances. You will see that exemplified from the top down, from corporate down, from the ownership down. I mean, for example, just try to get a hold of top leadership on a Sunday. It is not happening. Okay, we are really big about prioritizing our family time and structuring our business in a long-term vision. We want this to be a lasting business plan. And if you burn out at the beginning, it's just not going to happen. So that's just a little bit of it. So what's next? Someone is going to follow up with you because we're good at business. We know that you have questions, whether it's just about some products, maybe you want to peek into the business side, maybe you want to figure out, hold on, back up, what happened to that sleep spray? We could really use some of that. Can we just fog machine the whole house and sleep spray? Ask your questions. We know that you have them. We want you to learn our system, have an opportunity to watch it just play out in front of you, goal set with your leader if you have some things in mind of what you're wanting to do, whether that's health or business wise, and you have the opportunity, I love this, to either join a billion-dollar company or you can be a part of creating one. And I am so at peace and excited about the choice that my family made in regards to this. So I appreciate your time today. Let me just stop my share there. We're going to go ahead and hop off, but message the person that brought you in to this Zoom so that we can help get your questions answered. And I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day.